Hi everyone, welcome back to another PS2 gameplay. Let's continue with Formula 1 2006 Career Mode Hard. Season 2 so far with Toyota. 3 races. In the standings I'm actually tied up with Alonso and Schumacher with 16 points. So even if the game places Alonso first, myself second and Schumacher third, still everyone has 16 points, so that's pretty unique. You know, I've never seen something like that. But yeah, so let's go with the San Marino Grand Prix. And this Grand Prix last season with the Toro Rosso, I was very close to getting, I think like was second position, but I was pretty close to winning it. And therefore this season with a Toyota, I must win this Grand Prix. This is one of the few Grand Prix that I really enjoy and I can really push and gain a lot. So yeah, let's go here and I'll try win it.
Welcome to qualifying with the legendary San Marino circuit. Session 1, the first knockout session. In the comments, further delay, let's see who survives the first chop and who's relegated to the back of the grid.
Remember the trick on the qualifying that you can go wide in the very last turn. You can cut the finish line so your lap is counted and then you re-enter into the track and therefore you get the penalty for going too wide. So that is a trick that I normally do, so that I just need to do one lap and then I'm through. So first session pretty easy. Let's go with the second one. Yeah, I just did it bad, so I'm gonna restart it again. Oops, my bad. Don't want to lose any extra time, you know. If I can get a good lap, then I'll do it again. And again, I made the same mistake as before, but whatever, I could control the car better this time, so I'll just skip this lap for now. I brake too early. Oh, I lost a ton of time there. Alright, that was pretty good 2 turns. Still, I could manage to pull a pretty good lap, you know, it was a 119, so that should be enough to get through. And right now I'm going to do something, so I'll pause the video and I will resume it for the third qualifying for the last like 2 minutes of the qualifying, and hopefully I will be able to get a good position. So, see ya. Bye bye. So, welcome back. Just 3 minutes left on this last qualifying session. I managed to pull off a 1:18.2 as my best lap. That's a pretty fast lap, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna stay like that, you know. Right now I have a bit of less fuel, so the car should be even faster. So let's try to do this lap right here and then another one, and with the tires warmed up, and let's see how it goes. So I'm just doing this lap here, preparing the next one. So let's see if I can do a 1:17 with the Toyota. If I manage to pull a perfect lap in all 3 sectors, I may be able to do a 1:17. So let's start. Alright, let's go. This is my flying lap. I'm slightly slower. I was slightly slower in the first sector, but still pretty close to my best time. A bit slower in the second sector as well. Ooh. Oh, I jumped too much on the curb and I just lost the car. So let's try to do the trick here for the last turn. Let's see how it goes. $1:18.3. So I couldn't, even with the trick, I couldn't manage to get a lap that was better. But yeah, that's the end of the qualifying, and I managed to get the pole by actually 3/10. So that was a pretty fast lap, the one that I managed. Sadly, I didn't record the lap, but still it was a pretty nice one. So I'll start from pole. And let's see how it goes. Very important, defending, and then getting some distance, and then trying to drive clean and taking the first position home. Very important here in this corner. I don't know what Raikkonen was doing, but he touched me. But yeah, whatever. I like to slow a lot in that first turn, because in that way I can manage to slow all the cars, and therefore yeah, it's just, I feel in that way I can defend better. Okay, so from now on is driving well and trying to keep the distance. So not making mistakes, you know, not cutting the corners, especially the first chicanes, you know, that are pretty fast. Especially those are the ones that you don't have to cut, because you get a very heavy penalty for cutting them. So it's better to go slower, but to go more controlled. And again, here pretty easy turns. Alright, I got 1.2 seconds on Raikkonen, so that should allow me to do these turns, you know, not that slow, but still doing them controlled so that I don't cut any corner. Alright. And yeah, it should be a pretty clean race. As you can see, starting from pole, of course, is helping. But I think even if I was behind, I could have pulled off to get victory here. With Toro Rosso already, I was pretty close, but I didn't quite have the car to manage to have enough pace to overtake. I think I came third last season here with the Toro Rosso, but as you can see, with a slightly more powerful car like a Toyota, I can pull pole position, and I can pull a win here. Careful here, not going too wide, otherwise you get penalty. 1.7 seconds. All right. Even if I lose compared to the computer in the first sector, I just prefer it like this, like that, so that I keep my driving clean, and I don't risk, you know, a penalty for just going too fast and cutting a corner. So it's a pretty decent lap, this one as well. Got chicane. Alright, so I'm keeping the distance, pretty much around 2 seconds, I'm keeping it. Yeah, now 1.7 almost. Alright, this is a pretty good lap, you know. I'm not pushing to the limits, but I'm going... Oh, there was an oil mark right there. The flags weren't out in time, but I just barely touched it, so thankfully I didn't lose completely the control of the car. So it's a very important win here. Remember how many times good teams, so the top teams, are gonna offer you a position of second driver. It depends pretty much on the amount of wins that you have. So winning early is very, very important. At the beginning it's important so that you can offer a position for like Toyota or Red Bull or Williams that are pretty equal to each other. But then after you get a midfield team, like after you get in a Toyota or Red Bull, it's very important to add wins so that then you get called from like Ferrari or Renault or McLaren or Honda are the best teams. And yeah, so this is gonna be my 4th win overall, the 2nd one in this season.
We've got reports of a yellow flag situation in sector 1. Do not overtake.
Alright, sector 1. Someone's car broke down, so I have to be actually careful to not get the oil mark and spin off. So let's see where this oil mark is. Where are the flags? Still no flags. Oh, here we go. That was the oil mark. Alright. Oh, another one. Oh, 2 in a row. Okay. Two cars broke in just one lap. 2 different cars. As you can see, I'm keeping Raikkonen at almost 2 seconds, and that's good. You know, I don't really need to push. I just need to do the laps clean, keep this position, and yeah, that's it. Should be an easy win. Last lap. Final lap. Oops. I jumped onto the curb, but thankfully I didn't lose the car. And yeah, that's it. So that's the San Marino Grand Prix, the second win for me in this second season. Yeah, pretty nice race. I could get the pole and I could win it. So from pole to win. And yeah, that's it. And I managed to get the fastest lap as well. So that was the race. Maybe it wasn't that entertaining, you know, because I didn't really overtake anyone. But still, a pretty nice win for me. So I'm back in the lead now with 26 points. So that feels good. All right. Let's save up. So I hope you enjoyed and see ya. Bye bye.